All right, what's up? I'm Blake.
And I'm Clay.
And this is our studio. Yeah, it's exciting. We got a studio. We wanted to jump on here real quick and just kind of share the behind the scenes of what it looked like getting a studio, why we thought it'd be a good idea to, why we're excited about it, what some of our plans are. We originally, it's probably been what, 8 months, 9 months in the making of talking about getting a studio. And so probably about that long ago, we started looking at spaces and none of them were a great fit, but Clay actually found this deal. So I'm gonna let you talk about a little bit how you found this space right here.
Yeah, so luckily this space is dead center in the middle of where I live and where Blake lives. And on the way home one day, I was just driving down the road and I've always loved this spot. It's always caught my eye. I've never noticed any business in this space. And in the bottom corner of the window was a little for rent sign with a phone number, and I called with no answer. And was happily greeted pretty soon after with a call that said, hey, you want to come look at it and see if it fits your needs, and was greeted by two really sweet older women who are sisters and have had the space in their family for a really long time, and it just fit me and Blake's needs perfectly. And yeah, after looking for like 8 months, it was a good feeling to finally find a space that's probably going to work really well for us.
Yeah, it was definitely good being patient on this. I mean, the whole thing was an exciting thing, but also we don't really know fully what our expectations are or what we're trying to get out of this. So I don't know, we just had to be really happy about the place. We couldn't go in on a space that was going to be, you know, a 5-year lease that was a place we were kind of iffy about. We needed something that was just a good fit for where we're at currently. And this space was perfect. Old ladies definitely have a little crush on Clay, but so we've been in here, haven't even had like a full official week in here with Wi-Fi and furniture and everything. We're still not fully moved in. But how has being in here for you, just in the short time we've been here, how's it been for you already?
Yeah, it's been amazing to have a place to safely keep all my equipment and gear. Previously, it was just in my garage or in a closet shoved somewhere in my house, but it's been good to have a place to have home base. I have a small house and 2 kids and a dog, and there's no room to even have a desk anywhere right now in our house. And so just to have a place down the street to come and work and to have my gear and to have my batteries charged and have a cup of coffee and invite a friend over has been, yeah, it's been a huge blessing. It's been so nice.
Yeah, and I think for me too, I've already kind of seen the benefits of getting to separate work from home pretty easily. I mean, it's close enough that it is an easy drive that I can get over here whenever I need to, but it's also not my house, so it's far enough away that it's not home, to where I can come here and my brain can mentally pivot to, all right, I'm going to work really hard while I'm here, and then I can go back home and I don't even have to think about stressing about work there. You know, it's a quick way to turn on and off. I think, you know, this is our first time really getting to use this backdrop or anything. I think having a space that's already got things set up is going to be able to mitigate, you know, barriers to hopping on or trying a new creative thing that I want to try, or hopping on a YouTube video, or Clay can, you know, make a cool reel breaking down his C70 rig or something. So already having things set up is just a barrier that is eliminated for executing on creative ideas. Really, I just wanted a space that would help foster creativity. And I think it being a collaborative thing, a group thing, helps. Having cool music playing and nice decorations and backdrops and everything, all these things are things that help just foster more creativity, which was a huge draw to why I wanted to do this. And we both have one-man band video production companies. Majority of our days are spent alone, and so having a quote-unquote coworker without actually having a coworker, you get the best of both worlds. But I know for me, I just wanted a space that would really help me, I think, be more productive, be more creative, and just feel better about what I'm doing. What were some of your initial reasons for even wanting to get a space?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the same of, wanting to be in community with people doing the same thing. Blake and I have really similar client bases and the people that we're going after without competing with each other. And I think it's a really healthy relationship. And now just sharing a space where we get to bounce ideas off of each other, have another set of eyes looking on the projects that we're editing, and yeah, just having a creative space to try new things. It was July 4th the other day, and I never would have gone to a coffee shop or to a co-working space to knock out a couple hours of work, but to have a space where Blake and I both came in for a couple hours in between whatever we had going on that day and got to knock out some work together and also just hang out. And that's like a huge benefit of having a place so close to home and a place that you want to actually come to. I think too, just similar to having a space where things already live and where you can come and just already be creative. I feel like I just have so many ideas, and it's fueled projects that I'm working on currently and projects I want to work on in the future. It just is, yeah, it's fostering creativity here. And I think Blake and I also share in the fact that we want to build more community in our profession and in the industry where we are, and just having a place to invite people into to come work for the day, or to have a party and bring people in to view work that we've recently put on, or work that they've put on, and things like that that I think give a lot more value to a space that's non-monetary, that's just like opening up the doors to people who want to come in. I think too, just having a space where it is allowing us to grow our business. It's just a new sales point to offer current and future clients of, hey, we have a studio space if you need new headshots for your team, or you want to do some educational content or whatever with a backdrop and an awesome living room set.
Even though we do have our own thing, having this space, I feel like gives both of our businesses a level of legitimacy that probably wasn't there before. Not that it was needed, I mean, we were both getting work, but what do you kind of see the role of us having our own things, but also in a collaborative space looking like?
I've brought Blake on to some of my projects, and Blake, same with me, has brought me on. And I think that's the beauty of having a one-man band and expanding it to your friends and other people in the industry of like, hey, come along and like help me with projects. But having a space together where there's always someone else here to help out, and bringing a client in, or like having doing product photography on this backdrop, and having like Blake here or me for him, like, hey, can you like move this light, or how does this look? And having an extra set of eyes is like invaluable to the work that we're doing, because I've had so many times, I think Blake can say the same, where you think that your interview set is perfect and everything's lit perfect and you're doing it all on your own, and then you get home to edit and it's like, oh man, I botched that horribly. And just having another person there is like just going to be so nice in this space. I
mean, one, we get to share gear while we're here. I mean, we've got your C-stand holding up my lights, my light with your new softbox that we got from Justin. You may not want to go rent something or buy a $1,000 piece of gear if I think I might only use it once. And same for you, that kind of thing. Being in a space where we are, seeing each other's work and helping out with each other, or as you get better, that's going to help me get better, because I'm like, oh, I would never have even thought to do an edit in that fashion. Or that's a really cool idea. And as I get better, hopefully that can be just allows both of us to get better too. And so I think it's gonna be really cool. And we'll update y'all along the process. It's gonna be really cool getting to document this too on YouTube. Like, what is it like having a studio space? Is it necessary? It's like, hey, did having this space actually make me more money, or did it cost more money to be here? And just things to think about as you're growing your own business. Is this something you could look into? Are there people, are your friends in your city that you might want to go do something like this? I think we have some really cool plans, and excited to see what kind of community and creativity comes out of this place.